What's up, guys? Pope here for a new little thing. If you guys can tell, this is footage that I've recorded from the closed beta of Battlefield Hardline on the PlayStation 4. I did get in on the beta, so this is kind of the footage. I want to do a quick little review, I guess you call it a so far so good type situation with Battlefield. From what I can tell, it's really simple. Again, this is the closed beta, so you're not going to get the full-on effect that you would with the full game. But from what I can tell as of right now, this game is very good. It is really crisp. Everything about it just kind of, it flows really well. This is actually what is probably the best closed beta gameplay-wise that I've ever seen. Now, in case you guys don't know anything about Hardline, it is cops against robbers. It is the age-old kids format. Good versus evil, bad versus the great. Just good guys versus bad guys, and I think Battlefield has definitely gotten into a more, well, it's a different genre. It reminds me a lot of Counter-Strike. It's basically Battlefield Counter-Strike, whereas you buy guns, you do things like that. Everything that you would get is purchased. Now, how I feel they need to dumb down this whole video that I'm doing is basically what I feel things could be changed, what probably needs to stay the same, and hopefully EA and its affiliates with this game take it into effect. So here it is. So far, everything about the game is really good, amazing. I've only seen maybe one or two ground glitches, or heard of a few ground glitches, like underneath an overpass. There's a spot that you kind of can get under the map and kill everybody. That is a bug that probably needs to be fixed. Well, there's no probably, it really does need to be fixed. And then other things that I have noticed, again, closed beta, everything is still being worked on. Hit markers, I don't know if it's just the caliber of the weapon, but hit markers don't really do too much as far as damage wise. Grenades are pretty spot on. They do the majority of damage. If you can tell, I just bought that gun, and then all your accessories are buyable, and that's your money down there. But everything, the hit markers probably need to be worked on. There's a couple of spots where you can drop zip lines that, well, there's spots that you can't drop them in. I think that they probably should effectively put that into the game where you can zip line wherever. I mean, obviously, geographically you can't go up, but I do think that you should be able to go from building to building. That's definitely a key feature that I feel needs to be put in. I do like the feature of, you see that little wire right there. If this helicopter came close and hit that wire, then it would break it, and there would be a little bit of a jarring feature to the helicopter. And it's more of a realistic, and I like that. So damage needs to be amped up on weapons a little bit. I like the realistic features.
Take the stick.
Now, the reviving, med packs, all that, it's really good. I think they kind of just carried over from Battlefield 4 engine, where you're seeing more this. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Battlefield, and that's a takedown right there. I think they need to put another animation in for the bad guys where they just kill. the cops, where cops would be more likely to arrest the criminals instead of killing them. And so just kind of a different feature in that I think would be really good. Other than that, let's see. Here's one that's probably going to be a little bit more controversial between my own personal preference and the rest of the community. I would like to see this game simple. As far as the guns, the tech, all that, I want it simple because if you, though I've never been in a robbery gunfight with police or been against robbers or anything like that, I feel you're not going to see 3,000 different guns. I think they should put in a couple, a few, not a lot, but a few more pistols, maybe one or two more assault rifles. You're not going to really see a lot of heavy machine guns in real life robberies. I get why you would put in a Stinger and a RPG. Kind of makes it a little one-sided if you don't have those things, especially with the air.
Thanks much.
And maybe a couple more gadgets and tech stuff. You know, things like that. I would like to see a night mission, just because I feel nighttime would be more likely when you would see robberies like this. You know, things like that. Maybe a couple more game modes. I don't want to see too much shooting-based objectives. Like, I want to see team-based objectives like heist and like blood money, things like that. Something, you know, simple. Something that gives people kind of an alleyway to follow. That way, everything's not just mass chaos or things like that. So yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents about it. I really hope that DICE or EA and its affiliates kind of take this into effect. I really feel like this would make the game a little bit better. Again, keep things simple, keep things working on, and yeah. So that's just it, guys. That's all I really want to talk about was just a few fixes, and hopefully, you know, right or wrong, I hope that it betters the community, and I look forward to seeing what this game can do. But guys, that's going to do it for me for the Pope 890 and Battlefield Hardline closed beta on the Pope 890. Thanks.